Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the Path of Rage and our Starfield playthrough. We are going to finish off this infiltrating the Crimson Fleet mission today very closely. This has turned out to be an epic mission that I have thoroughly enjoyed, and jumping onto a ghost ship at the end has a creepy vibe to it that's quite cool. I hope you enjoy this episode with me, and let's jump into the spaceship action. Alright, and we're back.
You've got something for me?
No, I don't. Let us get in the seat, and we're gonna go report to the commander. I gotta change my suit spec, my gear. Can I do that here? Put more grenades in here. Grenades now. Look at our weight. Do we have ship? Ah, we got ship parts on us. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That. Ah. Okay. We gotta sell this stuff. And definitely once we finish this mission chain, we are going to put some more cargo onto our ship. I think that's the next big thing before we start a new mission chain. To upgrade our ship a bit.
We've detached. Let's get out of here.
All right. There we go. Gotta imagine this mission chain isn't much longer. Like, I mean,
Navigational feedback checks out.
I think
We're in the
about it
right
though,
place.
considering that this damn thing has been it's a side quest. It's a side mission. This has been epic.
Lack of love.
This is the one thing I find that I can't help but be slightly suspicious of, like, full reviews of this game that come out within days of it being released.
We hunt piracy all across the
Like,
galaxy.
yeah, you can experience a fair bit in a short amount of time, but the nature of these games and the longevity of them, you can't really say how it's going to do along those lines after a week or so. Like these games require hundreds of hours.
It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process.
Yeah.
But you did so with an abundance of stealth and restraint. That's exactly what we're looking for in a SysDef operative.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report. With the acquisition of the Comspike, the fleet is one step closer to Krix's legacy. And the more people we arrest, the greater the chance that your infiltration is discovered. We're working against the clock here, so let's start by discussing the status of the Comspike. That all depends on what you've brought back from your mission. Aside from your eyewitness testimony, I assume you have the usual evidence that could lead to her incarceration?
I can take it off your hands once we complete your debriefing, but at the moment, I'm far more concerned about the Comspike.
Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem? The conduction grid?
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake. The fact that our common enemy owes its existence to the United Colonies, of course. It was the riot at the Lock, touched off by Jasper Krix, that inspired him to create the Crimson Fleet in the first place.
Thanks to your assistance, we'll be able to rectify that mistake, and Mast will authorize an all-out assault.
Of course I am, but it's a calculated risk. I'll see what I can do. You've certainly gone above and beyond the call of duty. All right, I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. And please, be careful.
Anything new to report?
Yeah, I don't.
It's good to have you back. What can I do for you? Good.
Do I?
The more you find, the stronger our case.
There we are.
Are you kidding me? Dombrowski was already making a six-figure salary, and yet he couldn't resist starting an embezzlement scheme. It makes me sick. It's gonna be an absolute pleasure to throw his butt in prison. Any other fragments? Okay, fine.
Didn't
fine.
actually think I had
I
that.
know there's more out there, so keep on it. I'll be here if you have any more questions.
All right, so now we're gonna head to Neon, yeah? Yep. A new major landing zone. This will be cool.
Mole.
Thanks, boss.
Releasing ship from dock. Done. We are now free to move among the stars.
All right, let's move among the stars. I do like the way the ships move. Like, they feel like bulky objects. Like, they're not light and nimble. Yes. We can make it. Gotta remember to sell some stuff once we get there.
What a
Welcome to
ride!
the Free
Which can grab, drive, normal propulsion.
All right, you're good. Welcome.
I do wish we could just fly down to land. Or that it was, instead of a loading screen, that it was an animation of you coming in to land the whole time.
Landing site locked.
Like
Take
not just this last section. Yeah, I have a feeling Neon's going to be very cyberpunky. It's raining. That sucks. Where is... Gonna be in here. Yeah. Cell kiosk.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple.
That is a nice urban eagle, I'm not gonna lie. That's the thing though, I don't need all of these guns. It's more weight than I need. I'm gonna drop this. Oops. That was weird. And this peacekeeper, or keel hauler, way better than that. Spacesuit. Come on.
Landings.
Never
Of course,
enough
plenty of
selling.
left unchecked.
Never enough money on the vendors. It's kind of annoying. Dude, this looks cool. Like the ultimate oil rig.
Don't move, Nesha!
What the hell is this about? Cut the act. Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire.
I wonder if something crazy is gonna happen here.
So, what was the plan, Nesha? Smuggle the Aurora into Aquila City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, is all. Honest mistake, right?
Oh, see, it did give us a quest. I should have stayed there. Talked to Nashara in jail. I love the fact that you get quests like that. This one here, Ryujin Industries kiosk. From what I understand, that's a really good quest line. You get a really piece of good gear out of it.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great.
Might have to take that.
You wanna head
After
to
this, though,
after work tonight?
after this this mission, though, we're definitely going for the
I think I need a break.
main missions
How about
again.
hitting up the rooftops?
Welcome to Sick Heart's Outfitters. Welcome to Sick Heart's Outfitters. Everything you need to explore the settled systems. If I don't have it, you don't need it.
All right. Your artifact.
I can promise you, I'm not just using hyperbole to get your business. I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring sales, and carefully adjusting my inventory to cater to just about everyone. So take your time, look around, ask me questions. You won't be disappointed. Thank you for noticing. I have a lot of overhead in this place, and just between you and me, I am up to my eyeballs in debt. This is a prime spot right next to the spaceport terminal, but the bills and the rent here are astronomical. Sure, and going in, I expected it to be expensive. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details of my business all day. You're here to shop. So why don't you help out a poor shopkeeper like myself and buy something? Absolutely. Here's everything I currently have in stock.
Okay. I want to sell. I only got 5 grand. Yeah, that was not worth picking that up for the weight. Holy crap. I think I'm better off just... yeah, just sticking with either high-level gear like this, legendary stuff, or weapons and resources. Yeah. What does he have? Aid. Take more ship parts if he's got them. Nope. Good.
A quiet evening should do me some good.
I am going to briefly run back to the ship and put those parts in there. Just in case we get into a mission here on Neon, which I think is highly likely. Run, Forrest, run! I like the fact that your O2 builds up at a light jog still. I'm wondering, should we build a new ship while we're just playing through the game for the first time, or should we just save up the money and buy one? Transfer, yeah, I'm gonna take this stuff, sell it. Keeping that. Give to an AI companion. Okay. Here we go. Stop back at that shop one more time to sell those last few things. There we go. Although, I just thought about this. Didn't I have to level up something? I had to... yeah. I have to make 25 grab jumps with 75% or more of maximum cargo capacity. I think I need to hang on to this stuff. Because I want to level up payloads.
Oh, pardon me.
Yeah, pardon you. Oh. Because of the resources. Alright, Cool.
Is that your stomach or mine?
That's fine. If need be, I'll drop items in there to put things I definitely want to keep, but I want to keep the cargo hold at that point to keep leveling it up, because the more, the higher your skill in payloads, the more cargo you can carry. I think that's how it works. Yeah. And I want this big time. In order to get it, or to get to number 3, I need to do that. So, alright. Cool. We will keep our cargo on the ship as is. Oop. There was one thing too, I keep talking about mods that I want to do, and I probably will try to get some installed for next week's episode. But there's one of the mods, I believe it's Star UI, the one that changes up how your inventory looks and all that. It also puts a thing in that when you look at an item, it tells you whether it's a good value for the weight or not. That'll come in handy.
If you don't, I have plenty of... I'm sure we can make a deal.
Well, we can. Sell to you. Care about the mines. Don't need that. I'm going to sell these things too. You don't need to keep them once you've read them. Just get them out of the inventory. There we go. All right. On with the mission. Yeah, this is very cyberpunk. Eve's side? Yeah.
Just looking out for you.
Oh, are you? Thank you. Adam Salvage's place.
Sauvages.
Sauvage.
Nice.
Hey. Got to talk to Estelle.
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
I'm still interested, but you're asking almost double the going rate.
What? You think this stuff falls from the sky?
Look, I've bought
Still cheaper than buying it at...
You looking to get zoned?
Now, this is the last time I'm gonna ask. Then I'm walking away. Do you want this stuff or not?
Fine. I'll transfer.
Yeah, you know, dusted, glazed, frosted, high. If you aren't here to buy some Aurora, then what the heck do you want? Yeah? Well, if I had a credit for every time I heard that line, I wouldn't be stuck working in this place. So, I'm guessing you're the rook that Delgado sent. Well, let me save both of us some time. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously. Come on, give me a break. You're not exactly a top dog over there at the key, now are you? Sending me a rook to handle a job this risky is a goddamn insult. And I'm getting tired of the fleet not taking me seriously. I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs, That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like a damn leech. Benjamin Bayou, Neon's esteemed mayor, or administrator, or whatever the hell you want to call him. He's also the greediest bastard you'll ever meet. Got his fingers in everyone's business, and the muscle to back it up. The only reason I'm allowed to operate on Neon is because I pay well to keep my involvement off his radar. The last thing I need right now is an amateur like you getting me kicked off world. That's the way it's gonna be, huh? Fine. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible. You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly. I'm talking about Generdyne's main power plant for Neon. All their cushy offices might be up in the trade tower, but the nuts and bolts of their operation are running beneath the city. Some fancy name the brain-trusted Generdyne calls the room where all the power from the conduction grid is stored. Cute, right? Hey, don't look at me. I didn't build the damn thing. All I know is that the tech inside the place is valuable. Beneath your feet, genius. It's the lowest level of Neon. Generdyne and Xenofresh are down there, along with some of the finest cuisine in the city. Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle. While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system. It's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle it. Well, look at you. You're smarter than I thought. Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brayson Bayou's office. It'll do the rest on its own. Yep, nepotism has its advantages. Word on the street is that the Generdyne gig is the only one Benjamin could get for his younger brother. He's not the brightest. Oh no. Are you scared, little rabbit? Well, don't worry. I've got you covered. Generdyne's got their place locked down tight. But, as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place. The catch is that Komiko's having a little fling with Benjamin Bayou. Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorica. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astral Lounge so we can celebrate. Pretty laid-back club over in Ebbside. Owner's name is Micah. She's young, but sharp as a razor, and has gang muscle to back her up. The little Aurora Lounge she has tucked away in the building is the real gold mine. Said she modeled it after opium dens on old Earth. Bayou takes a cut of the profits, of course. The rumor says it's way less than he usually takes. No one knows why. Businesswoman, tough as hull plating. She's the COO at Generdyne, and I can assure you she didn't get there with her winning smile. As for her relationships, well, that's a bit more complicated. Publicly, she's having a bit of a fling with Benjamin Bayou. But rumor has it that she's just using Bayou and having a little bit of fun on the side with Micah, the owner of Euphorica. If I were you, I wouldn't bother trying to appeal to her good nature. She's a manipulative person who uses people to get what she wants. Nepotism gets him the job at Generdyne as their chief technician. Yet the guy doesn't know the first thing about electrical engineering. They obviously invented the position just to give the moron a salary. One of the many poorly kept secrets in Neon. Frankly, I think he's such a screw-up Benjamin Bayou stuck his ass in that facility under the city to keep him out of the limelight. Not much to tell, really. Thanks to their nifty little conduction grid, they're able to provide power for the entirety of Neon. Damn thing was supposed to be some kind of miracle invention, turning lightning into usable electricity. Neat trick, right? Only catch is that you need a planet like Voli, where lightning strikes often enough to make it feasible. Guess how many of those exist? Ding! If you said 0, you're absolutely correct. So Generdyne has been in dire financial straits for years. Loaning them credits? No, that's not how things work around here. The only reason they haven't folded is because they charge exorbitant fees for power. I'm talking 2 or 3 times what it costs in New Atlantis. Okay, now, on to round 2 of our little game. Guess who has a major stake in Generdyne and soaks up all that delicious profit? Ooh, not even close. The answer you were looking for isn't another corporation. It's a person. It's good old Benny Bayou. That son of a bitch has a finger in every single pie and the sorry excuse for a city. Generdyne's no different. All off the books, of course. How the hell do you think Brayson Bayou got the job down there? It wasn't because of his good looks or smarts, I can promise you that. Don't let Komiko push you around. She isn't as tough as she seems.
Alright, so we gotta locate evidence to extort her. Okay. Contemplating that box must have been very heavy lifting.
Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you.
The disciples?
A gang. Worst gang there is. They'll stab you for kicks, taking bets on how long you squeal before you bleed out. And that's not a hyper whatchamacallit. They seriously did that. Poor Ted. We gotta look out for each other, right? Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad. Sure. So, for being so helpful, chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all. Have a heart. Can't blame a fellow for trying, right?
Okay, that gave us a mission, though. Just so much to do.
Our trained and certified physicians are qualified to assess and treat any physical ailment.
Look at this. This is
The
dope.
reviews are in for the latest ships from star yards across the settled system. And the final score.
Clover over at Keltco. She's too good for Neon. Sounds like she's trying to help someone or something. Honestly, I kind of tuned her out.
Ryujin Industries help you get there. Fill out an
Rumors abound.
Got another mission. All right. Let's go to the one that says locate evidence. No.
Did you hear
Hey,
about
Stroud Eklund. That's the dude from Constellation. Oh, is this a place where we could get different ships? Yes.
Yes, how can I help you today?
Browse ships. Okay, I don't like that at all. That's cool. Less cargo. But it's better than what the Razorback has. This is all comparing it to what I've got now. But it's got less cargo, no shielding. That's a Big Bertha. That's a cargo ship all the way. Conqueror. Barely any jump. That's boxy, but kind of cool too. But it... Another cargo ship. This is... That one I like. The other ones I don't know if I care for the shape of. This is pretty sweet though. Blessed. Cool. Now we know where another one of the ship dealers is. So far of the ships that I've seen, I'm favoring the Deimos. Razor Leaf is a Deimos style.
The gangs can keep from killing each other. I just might have a good day.
Enhance, continuing appearance, okay.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
What? Holy shit! Context matters, folks. Oh, check this out. All right. That's another thing to keep in mind. It's not like I've fully explored even all the landing zones I've been to yet.
Yeah, what? Is this important? I'm really busy right now. Let me save you some time. If you're here for a job, we're not hiring. If you're here about the conduction grid tour, we shut it down a year ago. Good. If you were, you'd be the 12th person I've turned away this year. What a waste. Look, I'm sorry if I'm blowing up at you, but I've got a ton of problems and no time to deal with them all. I'm afraid that things aren't going terribly well around here. I don't care if I'm allowed to or not. I'm happy to get this off my chest. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago. And since then, we haven't developed a single groundbreaking innovation. At this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research and development division. You'd think that, right? The problem is that Brayson Bayou, Administrator Bayou's brother, is currently heading up the R&D division. I swear to you, the man doesn't know the first thing about power systems or electromagnetic technology. Of course there are, but so far, Brayson has suppressed most of their work through pure jealousy. Look, I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care what's going on, but I'm willing to take a chance. I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to Administrator Bayou, but I don't know if he can be trusted. What do you think I should do? It describes my aggravation with how badly Brayson Bayou is running the Research and Development Division. I'm also including a list of all the failed experiments he's greenlit, and how much they've cost Genodyne as proof of his incompetence. I'm praying someone as financially successful as Administrator Bayou might be able to put aside his ego and look at this from a business perspective. You know what? You're absolutely right. I can't allow Brayson to run this company into the ground. Hey, look, thanks for helping me out with this. It's been on my mind for a long time. If there's anything else you need, any questions at all, feel free to ask. As long as it doesn't get me into serious trouble, ask away. I've only been working here for a few years now, and she's been my boss the entire time. Well, the big boss is our CEO, Mr. Harada. But I've actually never met him. He lives somewhere in New Atlantis, I think. She's my boss. She's fine, I guess. Look, like I said, I don't want to get into serious trouble. She might be a bit tough on all of us, but being responsible for Neon's power grid is a very stressful position. Sometimes that stress trickles down. Whoa. Okay, that's crossing the line. I can't discuss company matters like this. I mean, it might be okay. That's what I'm hoping. Maybe we can work something out. Okay, listen. You didn't hear this from me, but I know she's up to something with Benjamin Bayou. He was in her office a few weeks ago, and they had some kind of shouting match. It got really heated until Bayou stormed out the door. I don't know what it was about, but I happen to know Miss Komiko keeps audio recordings of all her meetings in her safe. And before you ask, yes, I'll unlock it for you. Just don't tell anyone I helped, okay? Because I'm sick and tired of the corruption that's running through this city. People around here spend half their lives terrified about being backstabbed, and spend the rest of it planning on how they're going to screw over someone else. Something rotten is going on in this company, and one day, I hope to find out what it is. Sure, no problem. That's an excellent question, and the answer for it is surprisingly simple. The conduction grid is only effective in lightning-rich environments. That's why Volai was chosen as its primary development site. Genodyne has always hoped to adapt the grid's absorption technology for other applications, but nothing public has ever been announced. The span above the city is outfitted with a specially developed electromagnetic absorption system. When a lightning discharge hits the span, the energy is instantly distributed across the grid to prevent overload. The energy is then transferred through a series of polyphasic capacitors and rectifiers to ensure all of the negative and positive strikes are equalized. At this point, the energy is clean, and it gets stored in massive storage cells in Neon's underbelly, from which it's parceled out and used for power. Genodyne was founded in 2232 by the original designer of the conduction grid, Felicia Corbin. Working from her facility in Neon, it took her almost 25 years to get the conduction grid up and running. That was Genodyne's first and last major success. It was great speaking with you.
If you'll excuse me, I have a deadline to meet.
Got a call someone's power kept going out. You know what it was? A heat leech as long as my leg. Yuck.
Damn it.
Haven't met our CEO, Mr. Harada. Me either.
He caught me.
There, you're under arrest.
Searching a fine, upstanding citizen like you would be a waste of time. Still gotta go to the station, though.
Okay, so I lost the credits. Yeah, the micro drive. Oh no, there it is. Okay.
Alright, Ben. What was so important I had to come to the office in the middle of the night?
It's the numbers, Ayumi. I don't like what I'm seeing.
If you'd stop interfering with my company, the numbers would be better.
Your company? That's funny. I thought it belonged to Mr. Harada.
Give me a break. We both know you set up that identity so we could both reap the profits off the books.
If Generdyne was showing a profit, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
How the hell am I supposed to make a profit when all I have is your brother, the idiot, as my chief technician?
I'd choose your next words very carefully, Miss Komiko. Raise the utility costs to your clients, cut some staff, I don't care how you do it. I want Generdyne's profits soaring by the end of the month. And if I ever hear you talking about Brayson like that again, well, I'm sure you can imagine the consequences.
All right. Oh. Why do I still have that? Alright, well, I lost some money, but I love you.
So you're telling me I have to take my...
I didn't feel like getting all crazy with the stealth, especially since I have no points in it. Gotta do what I gotta do.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space or got separated from their home planet or what. They scavenge.
Ebside.
Each of our baristas undergoes
You sure you never find yourself on the wrong end of a mountain?
You know, I'm willing to bet somewhere in this game there's gonna be a reference to taking an arrow in the knee. I just haven't seen it yet.
You're really going to walk on by and miss out on a chance to experience.
This is definitely cyberpunk. Holy crap.
Everything you want out of Neon and more.
Okay, let's settle this once and for all. Velocity or Chimera?
You kidding? Chimera, all day. Why do you think I'm here?
What's up?
I don't know.
Welcome.
Chimera's nice,
Please,
but
make yourself comfortable. I can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our members' lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace.
I don't know about you, but that's where I'd rather be.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Where the hell did Micah learn to mix a drink like that anyway?
No, not this again. You people should leave her alone. What do you want with her? Not that it's any of your business, but we're very close. We're in love. I refuse to let anything bad happen to her, no matter how much trouble she's gotten herself into. Yeah, sure. Tell me another one. You debt collectors are low-life assholes. She's broke, okay? Now get out of my club before I get really pissed off and have you thrown into the street.
Hmm. Which one to go with here?
The Crimson Fleet? Oh my, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I didn't mean anything by it, really.
It's Liara.
Sorry, well, I worry about her. Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. I'm trying to help her out, but, you know, I have a business to keep afloat. If you want to talk to her, you can find her in the members' lounge. Of course, access to the lounge is going to cost you, and I'm not changing my mind about that.
5,000 credits. Fine.
Excellent. Then here is your access key. Please let us know if anything in the lounge interferes with your comfort. You're always welcome here.
Yeah.
So, use evidence to extort her or kill her. Yeah, I'll extort her. I am supposed to be a good guy, you know.
Looks like you need to relax.
Anything I can get to help you relax?
Yeah. What do you want? Before you continue, let me save you some time. If you're having a problem with your POW or complain about your rates, you need to contact our customer service department. Anything else? You must be zoned out of your mind, because there's no way anyone sober would say something like that. How the hell did you find that? It was Estelle Vincent, wasn't it? That bitch. I knew I should have kept that somewhere else. Here, take this pass. It should get you through the storage room entry to the facility. I'm warning you though, once you're inside, you're trespassing in a high security zone. That means they shoot on sight. Good luck. You're going to need it. If you had to work with Brayson Bayou, you'd understand. The man is still a totally incompetent fool, and he's running our company into the ground. The worst part of it is that he's Administrator Bayou's brother. So I can't fire him. I can't reassign him. I can't even yell at him. It's like having a cut on your body and you're helplessly watching yourself bleed to death. Except in our case, we're hemorrhaging money. What is this? A job interview? I'm the COO of the company, second to the top, right under our esteemed CEO, Mr. Harada, also known as Benjamin Bayou. So when you ask me what I do for Generdyne, the answer is nothing. The Bayous run the show, and I tread water. The salary helps, of course, but at the end of the day, I'm just a joke. Sitting in an office to make things look legitimate. Keeps them off the Freestar Collective's radar. They might actually step in if they discover that the same person controlling the city's regulations and bylaws benefits financially from them. If you haven't figured it out by now, Benjamin has a stranglehold on the city. You can't take a piss without him charging you after flush. Try and get in his way, and then he uses Neon security to beat you senseless, or the Sioga Syndicate to make you disappear. I suppose if I don't explain, a copy of that recording you found might end up on the next SSNN report. Okay, fair enough. A few years back, the previous CEO of Generdyne went missing. As the COO, I was next in line for the job. Instead, Bayou muscled his way into the company and gave me an ultimatum. Either back up his bullshit Mr. Harada identity, or I'm gone. I had no choice. But I decided right then and there, I was going to do whatever I could to take what was rightfully mine. If that meant seducing Bayou to tip him off balance, then so be it. Luckily for me, Mike has been incredibly understanding about the whole thing. More than you can possibly imagine. Micah is the only person in this godforsaken city that's kept me from going completely under. She doesn't want money, doesn't use me for influence or as a stepping stone to get ahead. She loves me for being me, and I love her for being the same. And when this stupid bullshit is over, and Bayou is 10 fathoms deep under Neon, we'll be there for each other. Forever. If you get caught in Generdyne, that's on you. Good luck.
I'm being wished good luck by someone I just extorted. Somehow I'm not sure that's how it works.
You good?
Alright.
Can you believe Xenofresh charges us a licensing fee to fish near Neon?
What is it? Mascot. I thought the graphics on that character's face were screwing up. Well, this looks cool. That not so much. This is cool. Big bags of or nets of fish. A sub. All right. I hand it to Bethesda. They've made some nice looking areas. Generdyne.
Catherine Luzian keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder. Murder. Yeah, right. Hysterical old broad.
Another quest. Just like that, folks. Yeah, for anyone getting ready to play this game at all, get ready to never finish the quests. They just keep coming. Wow. You'll finish them eventually. Okay. Neurojack. Oops. One button. Okay, I should crouch to lower my noise. Oh no! Well, this is bad. Is there another way down?
My sensors are picking up suspicious activity.
Where there?
My sensors can no longer detect any hostile activity.
Oh. We gotta be very careful with this robot. Comes. Here we go. Here we go. Deactivate unit.
Hostiles may be in the area. I am investigating.
Deactivated it. Oh, okay. That is the last thing I want to set off. Probably didn't need to take that 0G gimbal.
You made a big mistake.
Bloody hell! Shit. I'm the wrong way. I don't know where to go. Get out of my way!
Get back here.
Here we go. Running away, eh? You yellow bastards!
He's not what I expected. Oh yeah? How so? He's pretty laid back. I think he gets a bum rap because of his big brother. I actually feel bad for the guy.
Well, whatever the case might be, you might want to stop chatting with him. There's no telling what he might pass along to Administrator Bayo.
Must have scared them off.
I am not getting through there. Not unnoticed.
Alert. Hostiles may be nearby.
I can't do this.
Are you kidding me?
Got you now. Where'd did he run off to? Damn, they're gone!
What?
Should have given up when you had the chance.
Can't take it!
Gonna have a hell of a time getting out of this place.
Oh, it's you. I was wondering how long it would take you to get down here. If you want the encryption cipher, you're welcome to it. I just don't want anyone getting hurt. No catch. I'm not trying to trick you. You want the cipher? It's yours. At this point, I'd do anything to get back at my brother. He deserves everything he's got coming to him. I think you could safely say that most of Neon would agree. You know, I've spent my entire life living in Ben's shadow. Everything always works out for him, while I've been bouncing from one job to the next, barely keeping afloat. And all the while, he laughs at me behind my back. Thinks it's hilarious to make fun of his stupid brother. Like I wouldn't eventually find out. That wouldn't do any good. For every scheme he's gotten himself into, he has a bulletproof exit strategy. Man's virtually immortal. You know what? I am sick to death of being pushed around. It's my turn to take control for once. The passcode for my terminal is GEN-41A18. That should give you access to the cipher and whatever else you need. I'm getting out of here while I still can. After you're done, I suggest you do the same.
Okay. I don't care about the rest of your backstory. I can't believe sprinting through there just worked. There we go. Now the question is, when I leave this door, are they going to start shooting at me? Oh, no. Gotta return it. Oops. Well, it didn't go according to plan, but at least it didn't kill anybody. I am trying to play this as not being a bloodthirsty monster. Although, to be fair, that playthrough will come at some point as well. Maybe not on YouTube, but... What the fuck? That outfit, though.
Ah, there you are. What kept you? I believe we have a lot to discuss. It's obvious you're here to meet someone. Fortunately for them, they rented this VIP room under a false name. I assume that same someone provided you with that clever little virus you installed into Generdyne's systems. Oh, I think you do. Please, don't insult my intelligence. You know, I should give credit where it's due. That virus is quite impressive. It will cost me tens of thousands of credits to remove. That's the last time I'll ever take the Crimson Fleet's capabilities for granted. Probably. But do you want to know why that's not going to happen? It's because I don't negotiate with pirates. They don't understand commitments or contracts. How to get the deal done with finesse. No. For your kind, it's only brute force and violence. Shoot first, take whatever you want, and ask questions later. That's not how I do business. It may seem that way, but for every rival I've had thrown into the ocean, I've made 2 times as many legitimate deals. Look, I'm not here to debate. I'm here to make an offer. All you have to do is tell me who's profiting from the virus you've uploaded. In return, I'll let you leave the city alive.
I could throw her under the bus.
Really? That's the story you're going with. Very well. There's a body that Neon Security is going to be discovering very soon. One with concrete evidence that links you to the murder. I'd say you have about 1 hour to leave this place before you have a price on your head. So, I assume this concludes our little arrangement, and you'll be leaving our fair city. Oh, when you get back to the key, be certain to give Neva and Delgado my warmest regards.
Tevin Anastas has run into some trouble. Word to the wise. You don't want a piece of that.
Random. I just love the random quests. Keep getting. I am grabbing quite a bit of evidence here. Give to Akonde, I think. What's outfit? Cool. Now see, that guy, if it had given me an option to, I could have shot him in the face.
I know your type. Free-wheeling. Space.
For just a few minutes, our hotel line. Sleep with us.
Still looks cool, man.
It's time you were treated. Right.
Ebbside's a bad place for tourists these days.
Sauvages. Place.
There we go.
The astral
Doing my part to clean up the litter of the city.
Glad you're back. Sorry about the whole Benjamin Bayou thing at the Astral Lounge, but I didn't have much of a choice. Can you believe the nerve of that smug son of a bitch? Man is priceless. Well, I was hoping we'd celebrate your return with some drinks and a pile of Aurora. I was about to start partying early when Boone Morgan tipped me off that Bayou was on his way down with some Neon Security goons. I'm pretty sure I missed him by less than a minute. Left a ton of good stuff behind, damn it. You're not the least bit concerned that he found the virus and figured out where we were meeting that quickly. Must be nice to be so naive. That might help you sleep at night, but doesn't do me a hell of a lot of good. Since Bayou flagged the virus, I can't risk accessing the system now. All that work I did trying to crack Generdyne is gone. Now I'm in a bit of a bind. The prep work for this job put me in deep for a bunch of cash, and I have no way to pay it all back.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool of you to offer, but I know what he's gonna say.
Sorry, Estelle. This was your scheme. You're on your own.
Believe me, he's not gonna be much help. Look, I was hoping you'd pick up on what I was trying to ask. What the hell with it? I'll just ask. Can you cut me in for a little bit of cash you're making on this job? I mean, I did get you inside and practically hand you the data on the grid.
Sure.
I appreciate that.
Why
I
not?
really do.
Let's see
Having
where
each
it
other's
goes.
back is what makes the fleet stronger, you know? How much are you willing to part with?
For the
This
middle
is
option.
perfect. It will definitely help. Thank you. All right, I guess we're done here. Tell Delgado if he ever needs me for anything else. I've still got his back. And hey, you won't be hearing Rook from me anymore. As far as I'm concerned, you're one of us now. Lifeblood of the fleet. If anyone tries to tell you otherwise, you send them to talk to me. Completely ruined? Nah. I was hoping it would stay on Generdyne's mainframe for the long term, but hey, at least it's already fed me a huge amount of data. Nix really knows what he's doing, though he charged me about 6 months worth of earnings. With any luck, I'll be able to recoup my costs in no time. Now, how did I know you were going to ask me that? Honestly, doesn't matter if I believe that Crix's legacy exists or not. What's important is that I believe in Delgado. If the man thinks that chasing shadows is going to make us rich, then who the hell am I to judge, right? I mean, I'm not going to jump off a cliff for him or anything, but hey, he needs an extra ship at his side. He's got it. I hear things are heating up back at the Key, so I might fire up my bird and head over to check things out. Rumor has it that Delgado has some solid info on the Crix's legacy story he's been hawking for the last few years. If there's even a chance that it's true, I want to be there when Shinya Voss starts splitting the loot, if you catch my meaning. Put in a good word to Delgado for me, will ya?
All right. Oh. Turn to the
I'm
key.
zoned out of my mind right now.
Good to know.
Ebbside's a bad place for you.
Back to the dock. Oh, stiff back today, folks. Trying to crack it. It'd be cool if there was actually, you know, lightning hitting the top of the towers or something. Considering that was what that was all about. Harnessing lightning. Alright, let's do this.
This never gets old. Lift off!
Back to the key.
Position. And we are now in stable orbit.
What do you think, folks? Are we ever going to be able to fold
You didn't
space?
put us into a planet, so we must
Travel
be in
faster
the right
than light?
place.
Inquiring minds want to know.
We have a clean dock, right on the money.
All hell's breaking loose, Rook. Delgado needs you in the repair bay with Jazz as soon as possible. Hooray! You got the conduction gizmo. You did exactly what we asked you to do. Good work, pat on the head. Are you ignoring me or something? I just said there's an emergency. Oh, it's bad. Real bad. Delgado will fill you in with the details. Now get your ass to the repair bay. Go!
Okay. I wonder if I've just been discovered. You know what? While I'm thinking about it, we're putting in for stealth. Yeah, I wonder if they've if this is the part where they discover I'm, you know, against them.
The fleet protects our own, but you turn against us.
And you are sure we will have those defense batteries up and running?
No. I'm not sure. They're in bad shape, Del. Really bad shape. I'm already using duct tape and spit to keep the station from falling apart, and you want me to pull a rabbit out of my hat?
I don't want to hear excuses. I want to hear that it's going to be fixed. Period. Get it done.
All right. I'm on it.
You want to quit standing there and hand over the conduction grid data?
Nothing you need to worry about.
Stay in your own space lane and let Jazz do her damn job. Now, do you have what we sent you to Neon for, or not?
Ah, perfect. I'll take that.
Dependable as always. Unlike some people we know.
Oh, that's real funny.
All right, listen up because I don't want to repeat this twice. We've gotten word that UC Systef is massing somewhere nearby for an attack on the key. While we prepare for their arrival, I want you to head straight for Bannock 4 and bring Crix's legacy home. I have a very reliable source at Mast. They were so concerned that the threat was real, they actually jumped the information out to us right away. Oh my God. Haven't you been paying attention? The only reason half the fleet's captains haven't scattered across the settled systems is because they're waiting for their part of the score. No money means no protection. No protection means we are done when Systef arrives. Simple enough for you? Just slow down and listen before you jump the gun and ruin everything. Lay it out, Jess.
All right, first things first. I'm gonna upload this data you snagged from Generdyne into the Keys databanks. All you need to do is build and then install a conduction grid module onto your ship. Oh, and if you haven't already, you'll need the comm spike module installed as well.
Once your ship is ready, jump out to Bannock 4, board the Legacy, and bring us the cash. Everything you'll need for ship repair and construction is down in Jass's section of the key. If you have any questions about the modules, she'll have all the answers. Nothing around here is simple.
Del's right. You have to follow these steps carefully, or don't bother coming back. After you board the Legacy, be on the lookout for 2 transfer modules. They're special keys that allow access to the ship's vault. Once you locate the vault's control center, hook up the data core I'm gonna give you, and download everything they've got.
And before you get any bright ideas, like running off with the money, that currency is going to be heavily encrypted. Only a genius like Shinya will be able to crack that encryption. So bring it back here right away. Yeah? I sure hope so. Look, I'm gonna make this real simple for you. If that money ends up anywhere but the key, I will hunt you down and pry it out of your dead hands myself. Now get moving. The toughest nut to crack is if UC Sistef brings in the vigilance. That Commander Ikande has himself a hell of a ship there. Advanced shield tech, bristling with weapons. I would love to see that thing burn. If we hope to stand a chance against it, we need those defensive batteries. And Krix's legacy. You've met some of them already. Mathis Castillo, Yevgeny Rokov, Juan Dayu, Estelle Vincent, and Adler Kemp. They might feel like independents to you, but each one of them has a stake in the Crimson Fleet. And each one of them wants a cut of the wealth. I am sending word out to every able-bodied captain that they are needed. We'll see how many answer the call. The Crimson Fleet isn't really a fleet. It's an ideal. A principle that Krix sought to set up so that pirates didn't infight over scraps. Over time, that notion has been lost. Captains have been turning their backs on the fleet, doing jobs on the side, killing each other. Bringing Krix's legacy back to the fleet would be like validating everything Jasper Krix believed in. And I'm certain it would unify us once again. Of course, it wouldn't exactly hurt to have all that extra money at our disposal. But I think you catch my meaning. Get moving before it's too late.
Yo, let's finish up this quest line.
Smuggling beats a real job any day.
I need to get those defensive batteries online, so make this fast. There are 3 defensive batteries, basically high-powered military space turrets, triangulated around the key. They were part of the UC's original defenses for the station. Pretty effective, too. Can put some serious hurt on enemy spacecraft. The good news is that the batteries have an incredibly wide field of coverage, so they can pick off ships trying to reach the key from any vector. The bad news is that they're 100-year-old tech. They keep breaking down and are expensive as hell to keep operational. Well, you already know that the conduction grid does a pretty nifty trick. It absorbs extreme voltage and converts it to usable power on Neon. The version for your ship can still absorb incoming electrical energy, like, say, the EM field surrounding Bannock 4, but it can't store the power. Instead, it just scatters the EM harmlessly away from the hull, insulating you from frying every circuit aboard. As a nice side effect, I'm betting the module will make your ship somewhat EM weapon resistant and boost its shield regen. Lucky you. The comm spike traces and decrypts coded signals. As long as you have the transponder ID, you can track pretty much anything. That file you lifted from the Galbank archives contained the Legacy's transponder code, which I'll program into your nav system. All you have to do is get within the vicinity of Bannock 4, and the comm spike will automatically point you to the target. Cute toy, huh? This is it. Don't screw this up.
This better be important.
Oh yeah, I gotta get her to do it.
Not a problem. Conduction grid data is all set up in the system, so it should be an easy install. Sure, sure. Let me punch that up, and we can have at it.
Okay. So I've actually... Comm spike module and the conduction grid module. I'm gonna have to do that in the
I need to get those defensive batteries online. Not a problem. Conduction grid data is all set up in this. Sounds like fun. Let's see what I've got.
There it is. Comm spike. And protection. Oh, where do we gotta put these? Whoop, 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 whoop. Grid. Boom. All modules must be above the landing bay. Okay. There. Boom. All right, let's do this. Oh, I have lens flare. Epic lens flare coming out of the bar.
Every captain here's earned their stripes, bleeding for the fleet.
Okay.
Ask Jazz about any ship upgrades. Nothing worse than a pirate ship.
Cockpit. We go back to talk to Ikonde. I wonder if his blonde-haired lieutenant there is the
We're
leak.
free and clear for flight.
Wonder if we're about to have a big space battle.
Must have been a good jump. We're still in one piece.
It's funny how she always seems surprised by that.
Solid docking job there. Nice work.
You know, I want to check something before I continue on to see if that is tracking. West. Yeah, it's up to 5. Okay.
Howdy.
Howdy. At least that's better
I heard
than
we might see some action soon.
mole. Molly, 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 molly.
Excuse me.
No.
All support ships have arrived, Commander.
Good. After we're done here, arrange a briefing. I want all of their CEOs over here as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
There you are. Where have you been? You mean your latest excursion to Neon? I've received the reports about your little foray into Genodyne. Last piece of the puzzle before you go after Crix's legacy. Which means it's time to put all the cards on the table and prepare to attack the key. Thanks to your evidence, we were finally able to convince them to task us the necessary resources. Before you jump to Bannock 4, I need to make one thing abundantly clear. The credits from that Galbank transport cannot reach the fleet. You have to bring them here at all costs. If Delgado gains access to those resources, we might be touching off a battle we can't possibly win.
We've been monitoring the Crimson Fleet's comm chatter in the Crick system. They're gathering allies by making promises based on your success.
As much as I hate to admit it, UC SysDef won't stand a chance. The fleet will become stronger and more unified than ever. I've always known that when it came down to it, you'd do the right thing. All right, I guess this is it. Do whatever prep you need to do aboard the Vigilance, and then head out to Bannock 4. When you return here with Crix's legacy, we'll begin the attack. Good luck. During the end of the Narion War, the money was destined to bolster the Freestar Collective's coffers. Even though we were rivals at the time, and I suppose we still are to some extent, the credits still rightfully belong to their people. After the money is turned over to Mast, I'm certain arrangements will be made to return the money to the proper authorities in Aquila City. The evidence you've been bringing to Lieutenant Toth has been instrumental in convincing the brass at Mast to greenlight the attack. They've sent us support ships, extra troops, weapons, all on account of your role in the operation. To put it simply, if it wasn't for you, this operation would be at a standstill. All my hopes go with you. Good luck.
A lot of us had our doubts about you, but you're really making progress with this operation.
Do this. I think we're gonna have space battles now. Alright. Let's go.
Undocking complete, Captain.
Okay, we are about to get into combat, I believe. Ugh.
We're here, hot off the stellar slide.
I still can't reach it?
Hey, over here. Could you please spare a ship part? Our rookie here may have sideswiped an asteroid. Needs some repairs. I had a good one.
Probably could have, but
In one instant, the stars are rearranged. And we are here.
there you go.
Do you have a minute? I'm a scientist. I could use some help with my research. Hello there. Thank you for responding to my hail. It's been a long time since I had company. I'm Dr. Sola Banglawala from MAST in New Atlantis. I'm performing a geological survey of the settled systems as part of a field research initiative. I flagged you down to see if you might have any rare geological samples to contribute. thank you enough. I'm
Sure,
in the
let's
market
see.
for lithium, platinum, and vanadium right now. I'm not asking for much. I know they're hard to come by. I understand. Well, thanks for stopping anyway. I'm going to try my luck in another system. You might want to back up a bit. This old junker's grav drive is a little on the fritz. Fly safe!
Alright.
Sorry this is taking longer than usual. So, do you have any hobbies? Oh, a workaholic. I get it. I knew plenty of those at Mast. Personally, I have quite a rock collection. I used to spend my weekends gathering samples on Jemison. Maybe I shouldn't have let that slip at the office, huh? That's probably why they sent me on this job instead of some poor grad student.
What is this?
You ever hear the one about the geologist in the music shop? It's a good one. A geologist walks into a music store and asks the cashier, "Got any rock?" The guy looks him up and down and says,
Alright, there we go. Gotta love the random encounters. These games just bring a smile to your face when you play them, folks.
Grav drive spinning down. Systems green.
Oh, wow, okay. Cool thing is, if I wanted to, can't with that one. There's a lot of the space debris and the rocks floating around that you can blow up and collect resources from. That's cool looking. I'm hearing comm traffic. Oh, there's a rock there. You know, even with something designed to harness the electricity and store it and all that kind of stuff, the sheer amount of damage you're taking from the electricity.
Direct hit to the grav jump. It's offline. That just got our shields.
Grav jump
Okay.
restored, Captain.
Oh my god. Okay, I spoke too soon.
Systems green.
Oh, we're all the way back here. Yeah, I didn't notice that we were taking damage. Oh, shields are max. Never mind. get there before our shields go down. I don't need to target lock it. I need to dock with it. Ooh. Shields are at 9%.
Airlock integrity looks good.
Plot armor will protect us now.
Warning, an emergency lockdown is... in effect.
I gotta imagine there's not gonna be anybody on here. Yes, we are going to loot and pillage this place. Nobody's business. Go. Not really worth it, so no.
Crew recording initiated.
Alright, the system should be all set up. Just shout out when you want the computer to record. Should work for everyone.
Okay, fine. Now, give me the bad news.
The bad news is that our engines and grav drive are destroyed, and we're drifting toward Bannock 4.
Wait, doesn't that put us smack into Bannock's EM field? We hit that, every circuit on this ship will overload!
Easy, Simmons. What's easy about it? Huh? She's right. We end up in that electromagnetic radiation, and we're dead.
Hey, there's no need to talk like that. It's Simmons' first time out. Can't you see she's scared?
Yeah, Bakara, pipe down. You aren't helping.
Everyone stop. Right now, we all need to take a breath. We're in bad shape, but I need everyone alert and level-headed so we can figure a way out of this mess. Osterholt, you're my engineer. Give me options.
We don't have any options. Kellner and I need to work on a shielding solution. Fixing the propulsion isn't even on the table.
Fine. You two get on it. Simmons and Bakara, I want you to walk the ship and give me a full damage report. Mayfield, see if you can help Aguilar with that arm injury. Let's move out, people. Crew recording terminated.
Why are all the robots? They just fell down because they ran out of power.
Crew recording initiated.
Hello? Hello? Engineer's message said they set up some kind of a recording system. Well, the red light is on, so I guess it's working. It's been a few days since I docked with the Legacy. The the time being, I'm stuck here. Every system on my ship, including the prototype shielding, is completely burned out. It's unlikely it'll ever fly again. Whatever's protecting the legacy seems to be holding for now. Which is pretty amazing considering she's been here for almost 40 years. Long story short, I'd make it to the prize, but now I'm stranded and trying to figure a way off this hulk. I gotta tell you though, it's not looking good. Not at all. I found the remains of the Legacy's crew. Looks like they're starved to death. It's obvious they couldn't find their way out. Next thing I need to do is start scouring the ship and look for something they might have missed. Guess that's all for now. Signing off.
Crew recording terminated. Crew recording initiated. I wouldn't go near Osterholt. He's drunk and he's got a pistol.
Oh my god, are you alright?
Tell me exactly what happened. I was bringing Osterholt his food. When I got near the cred tank vault entrance, I found him sitting on the floor. Bottle in one hand, gun in the other.
He say anything directly to you? Anything threatening?
No, he just stared at me and kept drinking from the bottle. The gun wasn't even pointed my way. What's happening to him, Captain? What's happening to all of us? First Bakara kills himself and now this? You have to help us. God damn it! I'm trying. I thought Bakara would be okay. How the hell did I know he'd never come out of that room alive? Everyone's looking to me for answers. Well, guess what? I don't have them. This whole thing's falling apart, and it's my fault. Captain, come back. Please. I'm sorry.
You didn't do anything wrong, Simmons. I'll go talk to her.
Crew recording terminated.
This one now?
Crew recording initiated. I just wanted you to know I placed a commendation in your record, Aguilar. Really? Why would you... Ah! Take it easy, Doc. I like to keep the arm, you know?
Sorry. This field dressing's the best you're gonna get away from a hospital. Captain's right, though. You saved our asses, big time.
You're the reason that we're having this conversation right now. That was a hell of a shot you made during the battle. This isn't necessary, Captain. I was only doing my part to keep us alive.
Oh my god, Aguilar, take the compliment already. They had us on the ropes, shields down, engines down, escorts destroyed, then you hop on the one lousy gun we have on this crate.
I'm not some kind of hero. We were just lucky, okay? Listen, I know losing Tresley back there was hard, and that both of you were very close. But we have to move on and survive. That's easy for you to say. You still have Kilner. Everyone knows the two of you are together.
Aguilar.
You want to know the truth? Fine. Yes, we're together. But that's got nothing to do with what I'm talking about. I've lost 4 of my crew, and I'm trying to keep the rest of us alive and in good spirits while I figure a way out of this mess. So I'm sorry if I've offended you. Hope the arm feels better. Captain, come back.
Not good, Aguilar. Not good at all.
Damn it. Crew recording terminated.
Okay. Why was there a master encryption lock on the bathroom? Yeah, I'm gonna check out this whole ship. Always take weapons. They're good value for the weight. And already? Looks like everybody ended it.
Warning, vault access requires an authorized transfer module.
Huh. Didn't even see it.
Vault access approved. Please stand clear of the door.
Door. Oh. You? Yeah, there's something in there. What the hell? Oh shit, I dropped that at my feet.
Repair not possible.
Oh. No. Do. There we go. Protect current user. Absolutely. Don't know how much good that's gonna do me. Keeping an eye out for more notes. Here we are. Oh no. Oh, radiation. Good. Another one. Huh? Oh. Why do I feel like I want to go in there?
Hostiles in range.
I thought I had control of the turrets. Oh, I did.
Catastrophic damage.
Total failure.
I don't think I actually want to go in there. Alright. Heal up. Man, everything's locked in here. He picks easy here. Hopefully that will persist. You know, I do gotta remember that this thing sets things on fire, too. Ooh, lots of credit. Like, did I not? Whoa, crap. Yeah, like, seriously, did I not just do something that took over all the turrets? You would think that would apply everywhere. Guess not.
Beginning combat protocol. I am unable.
Oh my!
Repair not possible.
Damage all systems.
That this is now a combat zone. Massive beginning combat protocol. Damage all systems.
This is a boss pistol, man. Oh my! The origin of species? What do we got here? I think it doesn't matter. Pretty certain I just killed all of them, but... Here. Bingo. Oh, I didn't even need to do that. I should have known better. Okay. Please find a vault engineer. I thought there would have been something here in the control room. Must be this way after all. I want to find a way to get into that vault. Fine. That's how we get into the vault. Why? This is a maze. Ooh. Oh, come on! My own grenade landed at my feet.
Unable. Repair not possible.
Oh, I hate the dogs. Let me up. I do want to go in there, I think. Can't. Yeah. Look from above. Nope. Europium? Take a grenade too. That's too heavy.
Crew recording initiated.
Well, now, let's see. Another day's gone by. What's it been now? 6 weeks? Who the hell knows? Food packs from my ship are gone, so it looks like the clock's running down for me, and Issa wins. What a clever woman. I never saw it coming. I mean, I can't blame her. I was stupid enough to hand her the opportunity. Now the fleet's resting on her shoulders. I only hope she doesn't run the whole operation right into the ground. Anyway, let me just sit down in this chair. Yeah. There we go. Best view in the house. All that money staring me right in the face, and it's completely worthless. This is a nightmare. Worst kind of prison imaginable. I'd trade every last credit of it away to be back in New Atlantis, running with the Scar. Starting my life over again. But enough dreaming. I've got to face the inevitable. This is where I'm spending my final days. Hopefully, someone with at least half a brain will follow in my footsteps and bring the score home to the Crimson Fleet. If anyone finds this message, tell Issa that I don't blame her for what she's done. Most important, tell her to keep the fleet strong.
Crew recording terminated.
Yeah. This one?
Crew recording initiated.
Son of a bitch! Nothing. Complete waste of time. I've tried everything I can possibly think of, and I end up right where I started. Oh, here I thought I was so clever. Thought I had it all figured out. First, fix my ship and get the prototype shielding back online. Second, shunt the power from the cred tank array back to the system to drain the credits. And then third, haul ass back to my ship before the EM field rips apart the legacy. 3 easy steps, right? Only problem is, I'm stuck at step 1. Every system on my ship is dead, and there's nothing aboard this ship to use for repairs. I can't believe I came all this way, just to end up stuck here like the poor bastards who ran this ship. Actually, wait a second. Issa will figure it out. I told her where I was going for a reason. She's smart. She'll know something's up when I miss the rendezvous. After all, we're supposed to split the loot. All I have to do is sit tight and wait until she figures out that something's gone wrong. Then she'll come here looking for me. In the meantime, I should start rationing my food. I could be waiting for a while.
Crew recording terminated. External communication detected. Automated recording system activated.
Legacy, come in. This is Issa Melant. Are you there, Legacy?
Holy shit. Issa, is that you? Issa, I'm here. Yes, I can read you.
Jasper Creeks. You're still alive? You always were one tough son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'm alive. No thanks to you. A month? Really? You left me to sit here and panic for a month. We said you'd wait a week, tops.
Wait a moment. I think broadcasting from outside the EM field is interfering with my comms. Did I just hear Jasper Creeks the Great admit that he was panicking about something?
Yeah. How about we cut the crap and you get my ass out of here? Come on, there has to be millions of credits here. We're rich.
You know what? I think I'm going to pass. Right before you left, remember how you temporarily placed me in charge of the fleet? Well, right then I decided to make the job permanent. All I had to do was make some alterations to your sheeting plans. Mainly the footnotes where the fleet technician mentions it needs more work. I even paid a tech to ensure a few of your ship's power connections were dodgy, just in case. Yet, look at you now. Frankly, I'm surprised those shields held long enough for you to make it through the storm.
Evil.
What the hell? You can't do this to me. I'm in charge of the fleet. How dare you?
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, see, I thought I was clear. I'm in charge. You're dead. Well, I won't tell everyone that. I'll spin some story about you running off into the sunset with loot in hand. Oh, very romantic. The fleet will eat it up.
You don't care about the credits? Isn't that what this is all about? Fleet is family, remember? If we can't depend on each other, then what the fuck is the point?
You idiot. Don't you get it? Boarding the Legacy is a one-way journey. The technology simply doesn't exist to pull off your stupid eyes. And don't quote me the fleet's motto. I listened to that bullshit for years while you made deals and cut me out of them. You call that family? You know what? I'm glad you're alive. It's given me a chance to say goodbye. So, goodbye? There. All done.
Issa? Issa?
Oh, that's
Are you
evil.
still there? Answer me.
Crew recording terminated.
That's evil.
Beginning currency transfer. Please stand by. Currency transfer complete. Warning, electromagnetic surge detected. System failure imminent.
Okay.
Multiple hull breaches detected. Structural integrity failing. Immediate evacuation recommended.
Can I get out this way? Nope. Are you serious? I can't friggin' see. Ah. Oh crap, come on. Bloody hell. Oh, I can't undo it. And none of the rest will work though. Yeah. The only way I can go? Ah.
I am opening fire.
Oh my god! And I can't see a thing.
Maybe in the area. I am.
Run, Forrest! And every time one of those explosions happens, it stops me from running. Holy crap! Obviously we know which one we're going to.
All green on release. We're free to fly.
Was it Sagan? UC Vigilance. I think it's Sagan. Yeah. Could be.
Nice jump. We're right on target.
Oh shit!
When you have
Damn it! They're in the hard, sir!
Take out those ships. Target's grab drive is offline. Nice work. The target's sitting. I hope they didn't need that grab drive.
Holy
One
crap.
contact lost. They know we're here.
There's no going back now. Report to the operations center immediately.
Alright folks, and we are gonna be well over time with this episode already. We're going to leave it right there. We will finish up this mission at the beginning of the next episode and get back into the main story campaign missions. This has been epic so far. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Thumbs down if you didn't. Let me know your thoughts either way in the comments. Subscribe if you're new to help me grow the channel. And until next time, I've been Rage at Games. Bye-bye.